Welcome back to Conversations with the Lady Millionaire. I am Danielle Nikki Parker, and right now I have my husband, Greg Parker, here because the other day I posted this question on social media, and I want to hear it from his point of view. So I asked, if your significant other owns a business, is it right for the partner to punch a clock for somebody else? Greg, what are your thoughts?
I think if your significant other, marriage, not boyfriend, girlfriend.
Right, we talking about marriage.
Marriage, committed, you know what I'm saying? I think that why would you help somebody else build their business? It don't got nothing really to do with being independent. Why would you help somebody else with their business? That's just my thoughts. Mm-hmm. Like my thing is, people be like, well, I'm independent. I want to do my own thing. I want to do this. I want to do that. My thing is just simply, let me get this straight. I own a business. I'm building a business. I'm building a brand. I'm up long days, early mornings, late nights, and you get up and you're going to punch a clock for somebody else, and I'll finally build this brand up and I'm sharing this wealth with you, and you punching a clock for somebody else. Like, nah, we not a team. I don't think we a team.
Right.
I don't think that's a team play, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hustlers out here who go out and hustle every day, and they wives got beauty salons, stuff like that, and they take their money, they fix the hair salons up, or they do whatever they're doing, and they're investing. You know what I mean? They're investing. You know what I mean? And they're all in. You know what I'm saying? But I think that if you was my wife and you got up every day and went out and worked for someone else, yeah, I mean, I just think that shit's crazy.
I can remember. So, we first was in the real estate business. When you first got in it, I had a job, and I kind of got in helping you. I quit the job, all in.
Right.
The market crashed.
The market tanked.
Tenants lost their jobs, so
right.
I went back to work so I could feed us while you figure it out.
You sure did.
Right? So, long story short, I moved to Florida. Boom, boom, boom. You called me and said, hey, we back rolling.
Right.
You was like, quit. Because, of course, I had another job. You was like,
right.
quit. It took me a little time because I'm like, let me make sure this time is stable.
Right.
So I kept working at that job to make money to continue to, have that security that I had at the time,
right.
had the health insurance and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I got back in it with you.
Right.
So I did that 9 to 5, and then after the 9 to 5, and even during the day sometimes, I would work on the finance stuff. That's when we first started with the finance stuff. Right. So I would do that all night. It didn't matter. In between loans that I processed for that job, I would do that stuff. And then eventually, when it was enough for me to say, okay, I can go hard with this again with you, I left and I came and helped you out.
Right.
So I feel the same way. Why am I helping them? Because I'm only learning what I could do for their company.
Right.
I'm not growing.
Right.
So why not work with you and build the legacy?
And my thing is, how much security do a person really have?
None.
Right? I see people every day, like I said, we got businesses, and somebody go to work and somebody have a t-shirt business or whatever the case may be. The reality of it is you get out of anything what you put in it. You know what I mean? The more you do things, the more you figure things out. Mm-hmm. So I don't want people to think like, oh, if you keep doing this, you're going to make money. It's not just about keep doing it and making money. It's about mastering the craft. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? And the reality of it is nobody can build an empire alone. You know what I'm saying? You can try, but it just don't work that way. You know what I mean? You see Jeff Bezos. There's so many people that help Jeff Bezos get to the other level. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many people who help Elon Musk that you don't know. People that came with ideas. People came with certain things. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is I just think that if you're going to do it, if you're going to be in a committed relationship and somebody has, now we both work, that's one thing. But if I got a business and I'm growing a business, and then to me, you go out and you work for somebody, you punch in the clock, then I just think you're not all in.
Right.
I feel it's no different than when you need to have a conversation, you confide in your sister versus me, and I'm your husband. Mm-hmm. It ain't no different. You know what I mean? Either to me, you either all in or you all out. You know what I mean? That's my thing. To me, either you all in or you all out. And that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Like just like Martha Stewart. Look at Martha Stewart. She had to leave her family behind. You know what I mean? Because they wasn't committed. Mm-hmm. She went on and became a billionaire. You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is, if you with somebody, man, I think personally that If we together, then we should support each other 1,000,000%. And guess what? If the business tank, fuck it. We both broke together. We been broke before. I hang in my neighborhood every motherfucking day, and it ain't that bad. You know what I mean? Like, if I lost it all, I'm gonna be right here. That's how I feel like right now. I like this shit I got right here. If I lost everything, or I wasn't making no more money in real estate, I'm here. I've been in this motherfucking house 20 years. It ain't that bad here. You know what I'm saying? Shit is even worse half the time out there on the road.
Right.
So, that's my thought. If I was with somebody and I'm building a business and they go out every day and they are punching the clock with somebody else, they're not invested with me.
That's true. Because even though you kept saying quit, and I was like, wait, let me make sure. That's how I was. I wasn't invested. So I was like, you know what? Whatever he say he going to do, it always has.
But had you not quit, we wouldn't be here.
Right. I agree.
You understand? I ain't taking nothing away from my hustle and my grind.
Right.
But I'm just telling you that it's another level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know I'm going to go out and get some paper. I can make some paper, but it's the business that you brought to it. I bought the hustle, you bought the business. You understand what I'm saying? So had you not, you were so good at what you was doing for those people that it was only a no-brainer that you came over here and then we took it to the next level. So that's my thoughts.
Well, we had 85 comments and a lot of people had a lot of thoughts. I agreed with some I didn't agree with, but...
you want to read some?
Yeah, I will.
Let's read some of the people's comments out there. We want to make sure that we interact.
All right, let's see. Okay, I'm going to read this one.
Who's the name?
Chantel Price. Is this your friend?
Chantel Price, the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Chantel?
It really all depends where you are in business. A startup will need more stability for the other person to quit. The logic I use is God will make it uncomfortable at your job when it's time for you to exit. You also can look at it this way too. Everyone has their own dreams and vision. At some point, we both need to assist each other's dream. It really all depends on case-by-case basis. Your significant other could be the one that's financing it, but they are financing the business through their job. What do you think about that?
I mean, I think with women, when they got stuff stable, they like, this is my thing. And I think guys are just a little more different. You know what I mean?
I think women are looking for stability, definitely. I was looking for thrill, and you provided both, thrill and stability. So I was like, he might not be perfect, but he worth it. So I risked it all. You said, let's go, I'm going. If it don't work, guess what? I got this brain, and I could always get another 9 to 5. That's not what it said on here. That was from me.
I was about to say.
I was looking for another long.
My thing is, I just think that it's worth the shot.
Definitely.
I think it's worth the shot.
What we got to lose?
What do you have to lose? If you start with somebody from the bottom, it ain't no different than if I'd have came in here and you'd have had this real estate business going. And I'm over here working at whatever company I work for. I think when you become my wife, I'm going to shut it down and run with you. You know what I'm saying? If I see that, it don't matter if it's mine or it's yours. If your business is up here and I'm working a 9 to 5, then I'm gonna come and rock with you. Right. I'm gonna build a business with you. I'm gonna help build the brand up. I'm gonna help do whatever it is that I gotta do.
Want me to read another one?
Go ahead.
I feel like in a perfect world, as life partners, you should work together, but only if there's a natural mutual interest in the duties associated with the business. Otherwise, one mate is being forced and developing resentment. It's counterproductive when anyone is made to work at something they may not be enjoyable for them. Assisting your mate and relinquishing your own dreams temporarily is okay. It's a small sacrifice for the greater good, but no one should be reprimanded for stepping outside of the box at some point to do what they enjoy. If both people enjoy doing the work, then no other job is needed. If one person having a job ultimately assists the other in maintaining their business, that's okay too. Ultimately, everyone has to have the room to explore their own passions. And however many paths it takes to get them there, no matter who's punching the clock.
Listen, people gonna say a lot of stuff that they think sound cool on Instagram. I spoke my piece. That's just how I feel. I'm a support king. I support you in everything you do.
Yeah.
It's not my podcast. It's your podcast.
Right.
I'm here. I worked all day. You know what I mean? I know that I have influence, so I'm here to go hard with you so that this podcast can be successful. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? I want you to have the number one podcast in the world. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with it. You get to the number one podcast in the world, it's generating no telling money. Guess what? I'm right here with you. What's happening? What we doing? You need me to carry these mics? You need me to carry these speakers? You need me to film? You need me to do whatever it is? That's just who I am when it comes to there. That's what it is when I come to that. So that's my answer. So for the people out there, that's my answer. I think if you in a relationship and your significant other own a business, then you support that business and work for the family business. That's it. I wouldn't be out punching the clock. You know what I mean? Y'all are, to me, and I'm going to end it with this, people are so caught up on what they think security is. You know what I'm saying? You never know what opportunities that you're missing being in the same building for 8 to 10 hours a day.
Right. Facts.
So, that's it.
Thanks for coming through.
Hey, thanks for having me. You mind if I go then and go to sleep after that?
You gotta say bye, Miss Parker.
Bye, Miss Parker. I love you, and I'm super proud of you. Love y'all.